When I come to the end, we are going to answer all the questions. So let's begin. So we have partners, and one of our partners that gives us the system is what we call the empowered consumerism. Now, this company began all the way in 2006, and the gentlemen you can see on the screen, those are the board of directors. Now, from Philippines, where they come from, they have actually expanded the business across the world, and right now in over 60 countries all over the world. Here in Kenya, definitely we have met all the legal requirements, because I know some of us would want to know, when I put my money into this program, how safe is it? So you can see the business permit, you can see the KRA registration, and of course, all our products are registered by Kenya Bureau of Standards. Then in Kenya, we have 2 offices. We have one in Eldoret at Daima Towers, and another one in Nairobi at Caxton House. So if you're within, you can actually visit our offices so that you see some of these things I will be talking about. On the other end, we also have financial partners. We have EcoBank and Stanbic. And this already tells you something about the company, because central bank does not allow banks to partner with just any company. They have to do a lot of background checks. So that tells you you are dealing with a legit business. Then, of course, we have our product partners or manufacturers. So number one, we have Nature's Way, which deals with the herbal products. Then we have DSM. DSM is in Europe. It focuses on heart-related products. If you have someone with heart issues, they are very wonderful products for that. Then lastly, we have Wada. Wada deals with fitness, both weight loss and weight gain. And if you look at whatever is written on the right, all of them are multi-billion-dollar companies. So for them to partner with us again, they had to do a lot of background checks, and they are to make sure that this company will help them to deliver on the goals that they have. Now, before even we go into the business part of this, I want us to deviate a little bit and probably do a little bit of soul searching. So the first question that I have for you is, what are your dreams? Why are you actually in this training today? What is the main reason that got you here? Or what is the main reason why you are looking for a better opportunity? Is it probably to get yourself a dream car? Is it to accumulate more money in the bank? And how much money is this that we are talking about? Is it to get yourself a dream house? Yeah. Is it to take the exotic vacations, fly from continent to continent? Is it probably quality education for your children, your siblings, or even yourself? Now, whatever dreams that you have, all of them are valid. And we always say that success belongs to those who believe in the power of their dreams. And a dream does not become a reality through magic. You definitely have to sweat, put in a lot of hard work, and of course, have a very solid plan that will get you there. And now, after answering the first question, the second question that I have for you guys is this. That what are your plans towards achieving those dreams? Probably that car that you thought of, the house, the vacations, and all these things. And unfortunately, majority of people, they don't have a solid plan that can get them there. They just have a by the way plan that probably the world has given to them. And we always say that dreams without plans are just mere wishes. So you have to make plans. For these dreams to happen, you have to make very solid plans. And we always say at Beyond Survival Campaign that the solution is to find a way to make a lot of money in a short period of time, and it must be huge. And I can give you a lot of examples of people who do this. The professional athletes, we have some of the top politicians. These guys make a lot of money in a short period of time, simply because they have a better plan. And today I want you to consider the plan of Beyond Survival Campaign that I'm here to share with you. And the plan is very simple. You simply connect value and you get paid for it. Now, there's this gentleman that I believe all of us know. It's called Warren Buffett. If you know Warren Buffett, go to the chat box and type 111. 1 triple, type 111. if you know this gentleman we are talking about, is actually one of the richest men in the whole world today. And Warren Buffett, he says something that I'd like us to probably consider before I get into the business part of this. This guy says that things you like to do should be a hobby of yours, but things the world does should be a business of yours. Now I'll repeat, things you like to do should be a hobby of yours, but the things the world does should be a business of yours. And over the last few years, the last 2 years from 2020, we've had a lot of changes happening worldwide. Now, before the pandemic, most of the things, they were being done offline. Today, as we speak, we have majority of things happening online. For example, people are working from home, just like we are doing now. We have guys who are doing a lot of shoppings online and from home as well. We have learning. Universities now are really focusing on doing things virtually, and it is really working well. It is actually saving them a lot of resources and time. Communication, everything is going online as time goes by. And we also have to adapt with these changes. Whatever is already happening across the world, if you can adapt to them, take advantage of them, you can easily make a lot of money. And that is where Beyond Survival campaign comes in. We know that there's a lot of digital acceleration, there's a lot of digital transformation, and that is what we are making good use of. Just like these companies, if you know Amazon, these guys have made a lot of money because of aligning themselves to whatever is already happening right now. Netflix, the same. They are streaming movies online. Uber is a taxi that is purely online. Airbnb is a hotel that is basically online. Facebook is a meeting room that is online, same to Instagram. So none of these companies existed beyond 20 years ago, but because they have aligned themselves with what the world does right now, they have been able, or the owners have been able to make a lot of money. And I want us to look at the secret that majority of these companies use to make money. Now, if you understand this, then it will be very easy for you to understand the next phase, where I shall explain how the money is made out of this business. So this is the formula. It says system plus connectors equals wealth. Now, connectors, we can also replace it with the network or subscribers. So let's see, how does this work? So a system is just something that you start, and then it takes care of itself, like the cogwheels you can see there. Then the connectors are the people, as I said. We can also call it a network. Then wealth is just massive money that is being generated. Now, I want us to look at an example that all of us know, Safaricom. And I believe majority of us, we use Safaricom as our communication channel. Now, Safaricom has a system of airtime. So that is the one that I want us to dwell on. Now, we just want to assume that in a single day, this is a day, we are talking about a day, that every person that probably uses Safaricom, or 3/4 of the people who use Safaricom line, they only manage to upload airtime of 30 bob Kenya shillings. Now, if it happens with 30 million subscribers, Safaricom will have already made 900 million Kenya shillings without even sweating much. It is simply because they have a system and they have done a lot of marketing. Today, they have a lot of subscribers, or people we can call network or connectors. And through that, these guys are able to make so much money. So the same way with our business, it also falls under the big businesses. And I'm going to share with you the system we have. Take note. I'm going to share the system that we use. And this system only requires you to add a network of people to it, or connectors, and automatically it will be able to generate money. So let's get into the real business of the day. How does it work? So let's start from the beginning. How do you become a connector, first of all? How do you become a connector and get your system? So the answer is very simple. You just need to buy any of the Economy Designer Plan 3.0 packages, or what we call the Ed Plan 3.0 packages. So Once you buy the package, it comes with these three things. Number one, you get products worth your money. You get products worth your money. That is the first thing. Number two, you're going to get a free code to help you do the registration of an online platform where you can monitor your progress. Like today, all the banks, they have what we call mobile banking, or the online banking, where you can monitor what happens just from your phone. So we are going to give you something like that. Then thirdly, you are going to enjoy the benefits of Economy Designer Plan 3.0. So the first way you can get started is by purchasing the Neoverse. Neoverse goes for 39,000 Kenya shillings, and these are the products that are contained in it. So as I said earlier, you get products worth your money. In fact, if you decide to sell them, you are going to make the 46,000 standard retail price value. And then the next is Technoverse. Now, Technoverse comes at 115,000 because I know some of us want to do a bigger business. Like personally, when I got into this, I wanted to do it big. And for such people, look at this. With the Technoverse, you get all these products. I'm going to explain the functions in a short while. And if you decide to sell them, you get 138,000 Kenya shillings in return. Then next, we have Digiverse. Digiverse goes for 236,000 Kenya shillings. Of course, it is more profitable, and it comes with all these products, which goes at a standard retail price of 299,000 Kenya shillings. Lastly, we have the Megaverse. Megaverse goes for 469,000, and it contains a lot of products. You decide to sell them, it goes for 609,350. And now, what are these products? Because somebody is asking themselves, what are these products that I'm talking about? And I'm going to share with you just briefly. I won't go very much into them because we can already give you our website after this so that you read for yourself. So I'll just mention some of the key uses of this product so that you know them just by their uses. All right. So as I talk about the products, I want you to look at the products on a businessman standpoint. Don't look at them from a consumer's point of view. Look at them from a businessman point of view. So the first product that we have is a nutritional supplement. Nutritional supplement simply means they add the nutrients that you don't have or you cannot get in your diet. For instance, if you take nyama or meat today, it doesn't contain all the 18 amino acids that the body requires. So in that scenario, if you just take one capsule of this product, it will add those nutrients. And we were taught in biology that the moment you get good nutrition, what happens to your immune system? It becomes stronger. So once your immune system is stronger, the body can naturally fight a lot of diseases. That is why we say the C24/7, it will help you to reverse or prevent the lifestyle diseases. So that is the first product we have. Then we also have, these are the supplements. So the first one is Choleduz, which is a cholesterol reducer. It is very good in removing bad cholesterol from your body. It's also good for brain and eye development. If you know anyone with eye problem, that is for them. Then we have Restolife, which is an anti-aging product, which prevents certain diseases, especially those that are related with aging. It's also good in prolonging the lifespan of someone. Then we have Complete, a phytoenergizer, which is a detoxifier. It helps to clean the body. It's also good for anyone with any reproductive disease like fibroids and all this. Then we have lastly ascorbic acid, or the C Supreme, which is a super immune system booster. It is purely vitamin C, and at the time of Corona, this is one of the products that was really selling a lot. Then we also have the nutritional beverages. And I know majority of us, since we are in Kenya, we love coffee and tea majorly. So we have a lot of flavors here for you. We have original, cappuccino, latte, and sugar-free. Now, all these coffees are non-acidic. They are alkaline. That means the moment you take them, they also come with health benefits. Then we have added Complete phytoenergizer into them. So the moment you use it, it is healthy. It is the healthy coffee. Then we have the weight loss products that help us to burn excess fats in the body. So we have Burn Slim, which is in form of a tablet. We have the Burn Coffee, which you can drink. We have the Burn Shake, which you can drink as well. And lastly, we have the Mate Iced Tea. So these are for the increased metabolism, which helps you to burn the excess fat in your body. Then we have the personal care products. We have the Eye Protect, which protects you from airborne diseases. This one, you put it on your neck. Additionally, you'll see a few of our members having it on the neck. And then we also have Angel E, which is a beauty product, especially ladies in the house. If you want to look younger, more beautiful, and of course healthy, Angel E is for you. One of the fastest moving products that we have right now. Then lastly, we have the kids program. We did not forget about the kids. We know that kids, they find it difficult to swallow some of the capsules that we have. So we made for them what we call the Kiddie 24/7 Nutra Gummies, which is just chewing gum. But it contains all these vitamins, minerals, fruits, and vegetables, which will help to boost immunity of the children, thereby protecting them from many of the diseases. Then lastly, we have the My Choco. My Choco is a brain booster. If you have a young child, give them this because it will help them to become more sharp even as they go through school. Now, behind these products, we have a very powerful system on how you can make money. Now, if you are not attentive, this is the part that I want you to give it 100% concentration. If you are doing something else, put it aside. Let us focus now on this. Now, the system that we run on is an interloop hybrid system. That means it combines so many ways of earning. And I always say that you don't have to be 100% perfect. If you're not good in all of them, you can be good in maybe one or two. And that is enough to make you some serious cash flow out of this business. So I'll take you through them one by one. I'll explain them so well. But in case you don't understand anything, kindly note down the questions so that I will answer them once I'm done. So number one, we have what we call retail profit. So we have this product called the C24/7. We have seen it before. It is the flagship product of the company. Now, whenever you have a client for this product, the client will pay 3,800 Kenya shillings. And when you come to the company is only going to ask you for 2,850. That is the product price at the company. So automatically the difference between the two is yours. And that is why we say the 950 becomes your profit. Now, what if you sell 10 of them, 100 of them? You're already making serious money. That is 9,500 all the way up to 95,000. So this particular way of earning, it also has a lot of money, but it requires you to develop it slowly by slowly. And then we say there are no quotas. That means you are not restricted to sell a certain product or a certain quantity. You are the one to determine how many you want to sell or which one you want to sell. Then number two way of earning is the direct referral bonus. Direct referral bonus. Now this one is already happening in so many places. Even the bank that personally I use, if I refer somebody who opens an account, they pay me. Now, this is what we say at EdPlan 3.0. If you're going to talk to anyone, if you're going to share this business with anyone that you know, and they decide to join the business as well with the Neoverse package, the company pays you 6,000 Kenya shillings instantly. If they decide to buy the Technoverse, you get paid 20,000 Kenya shillings instantly. If they buy the Digiverse, you get paid 40,000 Kenya shillings. This is already a banker's salary, yet you've only introduced a single person. Lastly, if you introduce someone with the Megaverse, you get paid up to 60,000 Kenya shillings. And if you do some of these things even once in a month, you already have a stable income that can sustain you and even your family. Now, the system we operate on is so supportive. We call it the binary system. Now, most of the companies that do this kind of business, they have the matrix. The matrix is whereby you are allowed to introduce so many people around you. And in Beyond Survival campaign, we don't have that. We have the binary one where you can only have a maximum of 2. So the company says once you have your first 2, you are set. Your work is just to support them so that they grow as you grow. And in case you are going to have a third person who is interested in the business, you are allowed to support any of these guys. Like you can see Bruno has been supported by that person, and we call it a spillover. So the support is there as well. And in case you are a bit slow, we are going to hold you by the hand and support you as you grow. Now, the third way of earning is called the match sale bonus or the pairing bonus. How does this work? Now, the system we work on is binary. That means it has 2 sides, left and right. So once you bring person A, you get paid 6,000, as you can see. Person B, you get paid 6,000. Now, whenever the system detects that you have 2 new people, one on the left, one on the right, it will pair them across the binary line. It will pair them and you'll be awarded 4,800. And that brings us to a total of 16,800. Now it does not stop there. In case person A introduces C and D, he also makes 16,800. Person B introduces E and F, he makes 16,800. How about you? Do you qualify to make anything? The answer is yes. If not for you, these guys would not be here. So the system will still compare left, right, and for every pair you get 4, 8. That is 9,600 in total. Now, if C continues D, E, F, the same thing will happen to you. And at that point, you make 19,200. Now, we go ahead and say the order does not matter. Some of the people will arrange them regularly. Some will do zigzag, linear. So long as there is one on the left, one on the right, the 4,800 comes. And it will continue all the way up to infinity. All right, so let's look at the advantage of buying the Neoverse. What is the advantage of buying the Neoverse? So the first advantage, the company says the moment you get your first 2 people. Of course, Neoverse comes as a single package, but the moment you get your first 2 people and you earn 16,800, the company is going to give you 2 bonus performance slots. And that will give you a 3-head structure, which comes this way. So you can see 3 down there. And the moment you added 2 and 3, automatically you are going to make money 2 times faster. That means Anita will make money for account 2 and also account 1. Same to Bruno. Bruno will make money for account 3 and 1. So you make money 2 times more. All right. Now, when you get the third person, that is Kathy, the third person is going to make you a total of 10,800. You can see it. Then when you get the 4th person, let's call him David, you are going to make 15,600. I believe you can see the pairings, and that is a total of 43,200. What we are saying is that by the time you get the first 4, you've already recovered your money. You are already running on profits. Anything else you do, we consider it profit. All this is now profit to your second, third account, then of course your first account. So this will continue all the way up to infinity. It does not stop so long as your network keeps on growing. And the company says that there is a limit to whatever you can be paid in a day. So in a single day, the maximum you can make is 72 pairs. 72 pairs simply means 72 times 4,800, which comes to 345,600 in a day, 2.419 million in a week, then 10.368 million in a month. That is already crazy, crazy income. That means with Neoverse, if you build it well over a long period of time, you can really make some good money. But then that is not enough. I know some of us would want even much, much more money. So let's look at the Technoverse. What are the advantages of the Technoverse? Number 1, you get more products. The referral bonus is bigger. It is now not 6,000, it is 20,000. Then the pairing bonus is not 4,800. It is now 14,400. Then instead of 2 bonus performance privilege accounts, you now get 6 of them. So you get a 7-head structure, which will help you to make money 3 times. So this is how it will look like. The moment you get your first 2, you make 40,000 plus another 14,400. So in total, that is 54,400 if you have taken overs. All right, then when you get the first 8, you make 160,000 in referral. Then all the bottom accounts will pair. So that is 14,400 times 4, which is 57,600. Then all the middle accounts will also pair. That is 4 times again, you make another 57,600. Then the first account will also pay again 4 times, you make another 57,600. So in total, once you get your first 8, that means you've already filled up all the slots. You're going to make up to 332,800. That is crazy, crazy money. You have actually doubled the starting capital you started with. And I know people who have done this in less than 2 weeks of joining the business. So you can also do it, okay? This continues all the way up to infinity. Then the potential per day is now 7 accounts. So it comes to 168 pairs in a day, which is equivalent to 806,400 Kenya shillings per day. 5.6 million in a week, then 24.192 million in a month. Our top earners in Africa, they're already making this kind of money. So it is doable. It's doable. Then number 3, we have the Digiverse package, which goes for 236,000 Kenya shillings. You get more products. The referral bonus is now 40,000. A pairing bonus has increased from 48, now it is 33,600. You get 14 additional accounts for free, and you get a 15-head structure, which helps you to make money 4 times faster. All right, so this is how it will look like. At the moment you get your first 2, the business will have paid you 80,000 plus 33,600. That is 113,600. Now with 15 accounts, you need 16 people in your network. And once you get them, you are going to make 16 times 40,000, which is 640,000 Kenya shillings. Then you are going to pair 24 times for bringing this 16. And that will make you 806,400. So in total, by just filling up the first level, you're going to make up to 1.446 million Kenya shillings. And if you ask me, 16 people, I've seen guys who managed to get 16 in their first 3 months. So that means if you start with this package, your first 3 months, you can actually build the business and even earn this kind of money if you are aggressive. Then the potential for this account in a day is 1.728. In a week, it's 12.096 million. In a month, it is 51.84 million. And this definitely is much, much bigger. Our top earner, the entire world from the Philippines, is already making this kind of money. So it is also doable. And then finally, we have the Megaverse package, which is the most lucrative. Most of the business-minded people, they settle for nothing less than this. So what are some of the benefits? So number 1, you are going to get more products, definitely. You will get a bigger referral bonus of 60,000. Then the pairing bonus is not now 48, it is 72,000. You get 30 free accounts, which gives you a 31-head structure, which has a potential to make you 5 times more money than somebody with just a single account. So this is how it will look like. U1 up to U35. So all these are your accounts. At the moment you get just the first 2, you shall have made 192,000 Kenya shillings. And with 31 accounts, you need 32 people below you. And the moment you get the first 32, you are going to make 6.528 million Kenya shillings, as you can see on the diagram. Of course, the money is huge. It has to be read a little bit slower. And guys, this is also possible. Within a period of 6 months, if you're very aggressive, 32 people, you could get them. And once you get them joining with the Megaverse package as well, you shall have made this kind of money. Then the potential for this one is much, much bigger. 3.571 million in a day, 24.9 million in a week, 107.1 million in a month. And this is where people are headed to. Guys are really working like crazy. And in the next 1 to 2 years, of course, we'll have a lot of people already here. Then, of course, the company also has ranks. So the moment you join the business, the very first rank you are going to be upgraded to is Silver Executive. And when you become a Silver Executive, you get paid 10% more of whatever income you're already making. Then you get to Gold Executive, you get paid 20% more. A Global Ambassador, 30% more. GA Ruby, 35% more. Then Diamond GA, you get paid 40% more. So how do you get these ranks? It is through the buying of the product. So whatever you buy plus your network, it will contribute to this. When you reach 10 points in purchases, you become silver. 100 points, you become gold. 1,000 points, you become global ambassador. A Ruby is a person who has other 5 global ambassadors. Then Diamond has 8 global ambassadors. Now, once you get to a certain rank, you cannot be taken backwards. That is the beauty about this rank. There is no demotion, there is no reversion. We are not giving you any pressure, there is no time frame. And somebody who is in your network will not pass you in terms of rank because their points also count for you. Then we also have other ways of earning that I won't really go deeper into, but we shall learn about them as time goes by. We have unilevel bonus, which you get paid from the products that are being purchased. Stair-step bonus, again, products and people that are joining the business. Then UniPay plan, again, from the same. Then lastly, we have a global profit sharing, where the board of directors selects a few people who have done huge productions within their network. And as they divide the profits every year, they also divide it for members, for distributors of the company. And I believe that is a very good news. Most of the companies, the directors would only divide the profits among themselves. But here, you also get a chance to get something out of it. Then when you make your money, majority of us want to know, how do I get it? How does the money reach me? So we have a daily payout system whereby once you make money online, it will be sent to your bank account, either EcoBank or Stanbic Bank. These are Pan-African banks. So once you join, give us your bank account, photocopy of your ID, and the details of your online account that we shall create for you here after joining the business. Then again, the company has what we call the Prime Gift Check Innovation. Now, these are just points. Nikama, I can compare them here in Kenya with what we call the Bonga points, if you know them. So as you continue doing the business, as your network grows, you accumulate these PGIs. And once you accumulate a good number, you can convert them into gadgets, number one. You can convert them into motorcycles. You can convert them into phones, laptops, bracelets. You can even convert them into cars. Like this year in September, we are going to have an awarding of these beautiful machines you can see, Toyota Prado and Fortuner. So as you join the business, that can also count for you. And these are just people that got the award previously. They got motorcycles. Then we have guys who got phones, laptops, and all these in the previous recognition. Then we also had the Kenyan delegates to Dubai. You can see having dinner there. Then we also had another occasion at Windsor Golf Club. This is a team building. So we also help educate our members on how the business is done. And everything was fully paid for all these people. All right. Then we also did our Thanksgiving conference here at Pride Inn in Westlands. And you can see there were a lot of leaders. This was just a few of them. We actually have a lot of members in Kenya today. Then we also do what we call the academy. The academy now, we teach you the right skills that will help you to grow. Because I know some of us are worried, what if this happens? Don't worry about the what ifs. We are going to be there to guide you and show you what to do. Then this was our recognition rally where the top performers were being recognized and given awards. And you can see the board of directors there taking a photo with some of the top performers. Then, of course, somebody also went home with that beautiful machine. In the raffle draw, somebody went home with the car, won the car during that particular event. Then, of course, We also do what we call kickoff trainings to begin the year. This was a previous one, and you can see the hall was also jam-packed. Now, apart from just the activities within the company, a Beyond Survival campaign goes out of the way to also help the needy within the society. So every year, we plan to feed a certain number. Last year, we fed 1,000. This year, our target was to feed 5,000, and it is already happening. So these are some of the pictures from the previous charity event that we had. And now, if you are going to join the business, make sure that you are part of this activity, participate in it, because when you touch a life, it actually feels so good from within the heart. Then, of course, this was Kibra this year in January, where we fed over 1,000 families during this particular event. We'll also be having others coming in very soon. Then we also have the BSc Lifestyle Package, where we go for vacations and all this. And for those of us who love traveling, this is an opportunity for you. In fact, this year in July, we have a Dubai trip that is already in progress. And if you're going to get started, probably ask about this trip so that you qualify and be among the delegates that will be there. We already have 15 guys who have already qualified. The number is still growing. And come July, we shall be in Dubai, UAE. Now, allow me to share with you a few testimonies of some of the guys who have done this and have done so well. All right, so first is this powerful gentleman who is also speaking, Engineer Moses Adika, and that is his the second car out of the business. The first one was an Audi A4, and these are BMW M3 Sport, all of them from this wonderful business. Then we have Dr. Ronald Lagat, who is a medical doctor, but currently concentrating on this on a full-time basis. This guy drives a Toyota Crown, a Royal Saloon, and these are the two machines on a live picture. Then, of course, we have Mr. Denzel Obare, who was a DJ before, and he joined the business. Today, he drives a Mercedes-Benz C200. Then we also have Mr. Kevin Mwangi, who graduated from NYS, was posted at KNH to work there, and later on saw the business. He joined, and today is doing so well. He also drives that Mercedes-Benz C200 CGI. And then we have Madam Merab Mutua, who was a teacher. Today drives that Toyota Corolla Rumion. And then we have Josephine Mushiri. This lady was a business lady. But then today, out of the business, she has bought herself that Mazda CX-5. Then we have Joseph Minor, who is just a Form 4 leaver. He didn't go to campus, but through the business, the guy actually drives two cars. This is his second one. The first one was a Golf TSI. Today he drives that BMW 120i. And then we have Madam Masigaki, who was a student at Kenyatta University. She drives that BMW X1. Now, initially we had a caravan, and all these cars that I've shown you, they were lined up. So these are youngsters within Beyond Survival campaign who have actually done so well. And this year we have added to the list. This was last year. So the number has actually grown. And then we have this powerful gentleman by the name Mr. Elias Muhozi, who joined the business after a lot of struggles. He graduated, didn't get a job for close to 3 years, and finally landed himself here. The guy, within a period of 7 years now, he has done the business for 7 years. He has already bought himself 4 cars. He has already bought himself that house in Muyenga in Kampala. He also built very huge rentals there, as you can see. That is the plan on paper, and of course work ongoing. It was completed last year. After that, he went on to build a market, a modern market in Kampala, which he calls the Luba Market. And he continues to do great things in terms of investments through this business. Then, of course, I have my mentor, Michael Ademi, all the way from Nigeria. This gentleman was selling ice cream in 2011. 2012, he shown this opportunity. He got started. Today, after about 10 years of doing the business, the guy has 4 homes in different parts of Nigeria. He has bought all sorts of cars. In fact, this one here, the Camaro, that's a Camaro, Chevrolet. That was his 8th car in the business out of this particular program. So if it was possible for them, it is also possible for you. Then, of course, Duncan Atukwase, who began from a very humble beginning, and today is a huge landlord. He actually bought all those rentals I'm showing. And through the income he has been able to raise from there, he bought himself that Range Rover Sport. Now, when you partner with our program, BSC, these are some of the benefits that you are also going to get. Of course, there are several teams, but the moment you become part of Beyond Survival campaign, you are already a notch higher because you are going to get things that probably other groups might not be having. So number one, you'll get recorded audio and video training. So it doesn't matter where you are. You'll get support from there. All right. You also get our free product training manuals. You'll also get some free trainings, both online and offline, from anywhere you are. Then you also get to access any of our offices. Today, we have offices in 12 countries across Africa. So you'll also get access to our training centers for free. Then again, you'll benefit from our expansion program. If you want to expand to the US, you want to expand to Australia, we already have leaders there. South Africa, Uganda, South Sudan, all these countries, we're going to help you to get your team in those countries. And then lastly, you are eligible to join our lifestyle trips, like the Dubai trip that I just showed you. And now once you come on board, this is the training program that you'll go through. Make sure you go through all of them so that at the end of the day, you are competent enough to ensure that you're making the kind of money you want. So maybe you can take a screenshot, and once you're a member, make sure that you go through all of them. Now, lastly, as I end, I want to end with this. The starting capital may be small or big, depending on how you look at it. Some of us will look at it as a spending. Some will look at it as an investment. Now, if you look at it as a spending, it is a lot of money because you can imagine how many plates of maybe fish and ugali 39,000 can buy, or even 469,000. But then if you are to invest this money, it is so small. 39,000 is so small. So this is an investment. All these people that I showed you, they did an investment a few years ago, and they put in the sweat energy, hard work, determination. Today, they have turned their investment into a lot of money. So look at it as an investment and start thinking, how can I get probably to raise this money? And they always say that to walk 1,000 miles, you have to decide to take the first step. That is by Confucius. And with God and with Beyond Survival campaign, we believe that everything is possible. So that